It's one of those days. Oh, that was fast. Holy shit. Also, my alerts are broken. I think it's because my token changed when I moved PCs. So I'm gonna have to check on that. Thanks, Envy. I'm sure something had to be broken. It's the fucking law. Wait, am I on the wrong scene? I'm on the wrong scene. I am the best. That's what's broken. Yeah, thanks both of you. Kai says, I pulled like a god in Grand Blue this past month. What kind of curse did I acquire? The curse where you're playing gacha? I don't know. T World Flipper player. I haven't been doing much in that game recently. Got super demoralized after fucking Thunder God HL actually kicked my ass. Like, I'm like, hey, Twill, let's pick up a rando and run this. And then we actually just died, and I rage resed twice and still couldn't clear. Holy fuck, that fight needs sustain. Anyway, hello, welcome to the Tinnitus New Year celebration. I never take that cut, and I don't know why. Oh. That shit was invisible. Not my fault. This is, in fact, Sliptide. Yes, E-Rug. So the new PC finally fucking set up and I think entirely ready to go. It's fucking miraculous. I really should have paced that rocket sneaker better. Would have probably overtaken Porter here. I thought I was clear of that, but alright, you do you. At least I get to combine something with invincibility and have a traumatic experience. Just kidding, I got another invincibility. Wait, why is that a death plane? Alright. That had to be what happened on the first fucking game back. There was no way anything else was gonna happen. Stand by for... Tenchi, if you don't heal yourself, I swear to fucking God. I forgot to open a thing. Oh, Nico chat is still on. I, maybe shouldn't do that? I don't know. Let me click that off really quickly. I was testing earlier. It's way smoother now that I've got more system resources to work with. I think I'm gonna disable hardware acceleration on it though. Alright, here we go. Hey, we actually survived. Beep, beep, beep. This is the most appropriate horn. Beep, beep, beep. It says, imagine needing system resources to scroll text over the screen. Imagine deciding to scroll text over the screen, and that your best avenue for doing this is to fucking embed a web browser. Does anyone actually do plugin development for OBS anymore? I think everybody just fucking decides, hey, add a browser source and we're good. Those are kind of shitty bananas. I didn't accomplish much. Let's see if I can assassinate this unfriendly robot. There we go. Easy. Oh, Laz is in call. XD! Hikari says, AJ, hey AJ, this is a weird question and you may or may not know the answer, but do you know why every time I try to open an uploaded video embed on Discord and try to full screen it, it chugs the app like mad? Because Discord is a pile of garbage. It's done that for me too on every system I've ever used, and it does that on all of my housemates' PCs as well. It's actually just because it's bad. Easy game. Nice back buffer, by the way. Very good. Is this Volcanic Valley? So this is a Wendy's. If it didn't used to do that for you, then it might be hardware acceleration. Toggle it on and off and see what happens. But other than that, app's a piece of shit. It's actually just terrible. This says, imagine if Hitbox Dimension was IRC backed by a web forum. Hitbox Dimension over ActivityPub, bro. Easy peasy. Wait, but ActivityPub is a piece of shit protocol. Doesn't matter. Haha, loud, by the way. Oh, let me get the fuck out of there, and I've only succeeded in ruining my life further. Well, it doesn't look like I wanted to be anywhere near that, though. At least I'm not the only person who got completely ruined. There's some very vindictive Argonauts. See you later. Ah! I see. Great. Oh. Yep. I should have known. I'm like, am I smart enough to correct my angle for this situation? Answer, always no. Always, always no. Alright, now all I need to do is not get this stolen for 3 seconds. Almost the God cycle. Great! I thought I could go inside. Guess not. Alright, time to just ruin lives at random. Oh, okay. Fucking! Blaming Rido for that one. Your 2-year anniversary caused me to become overwhelmed with joy, and I was distracted. Yes, I bumped on the edge. Twice. Hey, it's time for a cool spring map. So I don't actually know how any of my new shit works. I got a fucking 3900X and a 2070 in this thing. I have a fucking 1440p monitor now. And I stand by my statement that no one needs 1440p, but with that said, holy fuck is it nice. Naturally, Kart doesn't even run in 1440p. James wrote a patch to allow for custom rendering resolutions, and it literally crashes at 1440p. Some kind of fucking overflow situation. I didn't myself fall for the 1440p meme. It was a gift from my dearest boyfriend. And it is pretty fucking cozy. Not gonna lie. Why do I always freak out and just spaghetti whenever I want to drift store there? There's something really weird about the fucking angle there and like the adjustment you can make because there's a small gap. What UI scale do you use on it? No scaling just yet. It's 27-inch and pretty, like, reasonable distance from me, so everything's remained readable 100% so far. Seems to me to be kind of a waste to buy a monitor with high resolution and then not use that high resolution to display more things. It says 1440p sucks because Lamau 1080p content. Joke's on you. All I watch are 720p anime rips. I actually don't watch any TV or movies. Almost none, at least. I dropped into Wes's fucking binge on The Witcher a couple days ago. I sit down like 3 episodes in and he's like, you know, I really like this show so far. I like the writing. It's very clever. The fight scenes are really well choreographed. And then I sit down and watch like a couple episodes. And he's just the whole time like, wait, why did this show get shitty immediately as soon as you sat down? Anyway, The Witcher sucks. I got like half of one good episode. And then it was like, oh, nobody writing this show understands why anyone would like it. Whoops. Made a small mistake. Oh yeah, I got new buttons on my fucking hitbox. Satisfying. What the fuck is this? Have I never played in the intro to that course in shaders, or was that light map new? Oh yeah, no, this is the new version that I haven't played on yet. Everything is different now. Yay! Fucking creators in this community are so prolific, dude. Not only is it like I release a new custom track every fucking 3 seconds, but I also update all of my old custom tracks so that nobody can recognize the layout. So now I'm on my toes. I'm anxious. What the fuck is that? Literal rainbow conveyor? And that's how our tracks versioned in Kart. So this is awesome. The SRB2 message board enforces a pretty elaborate prefix system for describing the content of files, but does not enforce any versioning whatsoever, despite it being objectively more important for archival. So, it's literally just giant ants with top hats. I don't even try to semantic version my shit. It's just every time I make a release, the number goes up by 1. Get me the fuck out of here. But everybody else is like, hey, let's do 2.6e. Let's do 1.10.4. Let's literally not update the file name at all and just replace the attachment. These people go to hell when they die. And says checksums are bust. See, there's checksums as well. Kart won't let you just, like, name something wrong and then use it. I don't know why I attained so much speed there. It does also have to match the MD5 of the file loaded by the server. But there's no mechanism for fetching a file via MD5, so the fucking beautiful future we could have had has been averted. And yes, MD5! Not only MD5, but something about the implementation was broken a while back, and I don't even know that this got fixed, where sometimes it would give you a 31-byte MD5. It was fucking awesome. Backerly Brisket! Balloon! I love how the first fucking thing out of anybody's mouth on this track is just to cycle-based hazards. If I'm Porter in that situation, I'm seething. Because I watched someone else fail a cycle-based hazard and then break in the middle of the road with an item deployed. Oh. And then because everyone took the obvious optimal line, because obviously... there was no item there. Ogre says, so when are you making Kart ranked mod? Lua has no file IO, so any rankings would be ephemeral. Without a horrible, horrible hack. And the idea of writing the horrible, horrible hack destroys my fucking motivation. You do it on the server. Right, yeah, but you can't fucking... You mean, like, as part of, like, you fucking fork Kart and you do all the changes in hardcode? That's a nightmare. Fucking Kart itself doesn't have, like, normal file IO. It's a nightmare. Devs have talked about power rankings, a VR equivalent, being added in V2, but they've said it'll be stored on your save data, not saved on whatever server you're playing on. Which IMO makes no sense and defeats the entire purpose of the feature in a fucking ecosystem like this. And I am hoping that every time it gets brought up from now until the end of time, I can fucking complain about it. And maybe someone involved in writing it will reconsider. Okay, says, I thought you could write files in Kart, or you can write to the config, right? So not in Lua, for starters. Lua can only read configs through an elaborate fucking hack where it executes the fucking thing blind without even knowing whether the file is there. And it says, unverify the chat, coward. Why would I do that? You're a lazy piece of shit, Venice. I love you, but Jesus Christ. Literally, like, use a fucking Gorilla Mail or something. Unga Mail. Better register gordomail.com and just start fucking selling mailboxes. Longa says, so there's no way to get data out of the game? Not unless you have... This is like the only way that I can think of doing it at the moment, is that you have a script print stuff to server, like you echo as server, and then have another tool parse the log. Which is a fucking nightmare. This is what about user quote-unquote saves? Not directly accessible in any meaningful way. You can use custom game data and the game will, like, save fucking best times and whatnot to that, but you can't, like, write anything there yourself deliberately. It's just, hey, do the same things that a normal save file would do, except on a different file name, and ignoring stuff like Lua checks. It sounds perfect, honestly. I assume you're referring to fucking logline parsing. The other thing is that there's no meaningful escaping on what can be sent through chat, so you have to devise some fucking way of reading the log so that you can verify that everything that the script is spitting out is actually generated by the script and not a user emulating the logging format. Nobody is actually going to bother exploiting that, but like James. But it's still better to do it right. And I mean, like, there are no checks. But it's at least like a potentially workable framework. You said Kart can read configs, so we have a tool, write a magic key into it, then prepend to the log line so people can't fake it. Yeah, I guess you could have it set a local CVAR in that way. And then, yeah, just have the fucking whatever parser tool look for the same key. And I think Kart netcode is fucking garbage, but I don't think it will leak local-only CVARs. So Regulus says, by the way, I like the little message of the day every few minutes for the servers you run. Appreciate that. Bothered to set it up because people don't read the actual MOTD ever because it looks like it's a fucking glitch, so in order to provide some means of contact that didn't involve, like, me accepting random friend requests, which I never do, I kind of have to spam the fucking URL at people. It just says, when it sees that multiple people started the same game using the tool and the ELO math is done on those game results, assuming both are the same, so you can't fake it, and it sends the data back down and you have your new ELO. See, I'm thinking, like, because of the amount of fucking variance involved in, like, what a server is actually running and what kind of fucking game types are involved, you run the tool on server side instead. You just have the server tell everybody what their fucking ratings are. Because, like, a per server rating makes more sense for this ecosystem anyway. Like, why should your fucking battle results affect your race elo? Why should your team's results affect your solo elo, etc., etc.? Oh, okay. I actually was thinking about doing something like this for a, not like ranked elo, but stuff like server records. Stuff like the fastest recorded lap on a course, etc. How did I not shake it? Oh my fucking god. That is disgusting. That thing was fucking stuck to me. Well, took a bet, got it wrong. Was still... Oh, okay. Okay, it says fully client-side ranked would be amazing, though. I see the advantages of that as well, but I think server-side ranked would be more useful. Now, the next step after, like, local ratings, cryptographically verified, the next step after that is to run a service that dynamically spins up servers and, like, match makes you. And then we've reached full terrible. Kart, face it. Kart ESEA, bro. I don't understand. Why do people like him pay for ESEA? Just gonna make a card add-on, but that does nothing but like add the fucking call-out text from Halo in the corner of your screen. No signpost. Yeah, there you go. It's amazing to me how every single time I stream Kart, it becomes a conversation about the technical limitations of Kart. Regular says, add the Rocket League quick messages. You can do this yourself with chat binds. Hornmod exists because I did chat binds and then realized they were horrible and annoying and wanted something that was like, I don't know. Sound radius is a pretty natural way of making sure that you only receive information about events that you actually fucking had the chance to see happen. He says, better yet, what if we didn't have any rankings at all because it makes online games worse? I think rankings are fine. I think matchmaking and the idea of funneling all players into a homogenous ranked ecosystem is what ruins fucking games. Matchmaking is hot garbage. Am I dead? No, but I'm stupid. Oh no! This is gonna be bad. Yeah, I think I'm okay with NTE basically removing the team damage notification unless you, like, blatantly point-blank a teammate. Because it's not usually helpful information, it just serves to make you feel bad. Oh. Fickle! Sable says, sup man, I ran some maps with your SPB attack mod and I'm in love with the skill bonuses in your ranking titles. Good show, man. I want to expand the ranking system at some point and the fucking... Okay, so the fucking function that handles setting the little, the pop-up, fucking event messages, like for close calls and stuff. That function in the script is called Tony Hawk, so I call them Tony Hawks for no reason. But yeah, I want to clean those up a little bit. Maybe add some support for like stacking multiple sources of them on top of each other, doing like a history thing, but I don't think there's ever a situation in SPB attack where I'd want to display more than like 2 at the absolute most at a time. Stuff just doesn't happen that often when you're SPB running. Either you're getting hit or you're almost getting hit, and that's like the full list of important events that can happen to you. Oh. And now I'm dead. Well, at least I wasn't required to be useful to anyone to win. Thanks, Runa. King says, am I dead? No, but I'm stupid is the mood of 2020. That says, I honestly love the feedback in SPB attack. See, that's my secret, is that I disguise fucking, stupid score attack gamification shit. It was all a fucking ploy to get you to get better at front running by providing feedback that's missing from the base game but is useful in a training context. I fooled you all. You're actually learning how to play. You're not having fun at all. But yeah, I think I'll package SPB attack with host mod. I might even literally just like double check all the fucking off switches for my shit and then put literally every script I've ever made into the same package, because modded servers are getting fucking crazy now. Everyone is at or near the 48 file limit because there's so much high quality community content and everybody wants to be hosting all of it, so as to attract players and not disappoint people and have the richest possible Sonic Robo Blast 2 Kart version 1.1 net game experience. I'm trying to get more... Oh! Nice. I'm trying to get more aggressive about actually fucking shaving shit off corners. Nope. I'll see you later. Let me exchange that. I am a specter in the night! Bastard. Alright. I kind of want to see something that helps me get out of the fucking hole that I've now dug myself. There we go. But yeah, I like the idea of packaging all of my shit into the same fucking file. It does... Hey! I picked up an egg box and almost killed us all, but in the end only killed myself. Man, my fucking item defense this game has been a little bit unlucky. Very slightly. How about a last minute? Okay, that doesn't help at all, but thanks. Bad at game. It says, I remember you talking about making a Mario Kart Tour-esque game mode a while back. Yeah, potentially. Some kind of skill chain type deal. Because that's like, there's a compelling sort of gameplay in Tour if you ignore the fact that the optimal scoring strategy is just to be extremely lucky and get like coin frenzy on every single box. If you ignore that, the gameplay is at least, like, reasonably compelling. Oh yeah, that and, like, literally just use item tickets during downtime to fucking extend chains. At least there's that exploit where if you use an item ticket, you can fucking force close out of the race and you keep it. Did the config work? Man, I raise net timeout so much, and I think Runa still dies when trying to load multiple config files at once. I don't even understand why that's happening. Like, there's no reason your fucking directory search shit should be that slow, right? Oh, no! But yeah, I think it's loading horn mod, friend mod, and dine music all at once. And I think it's slower if it has to actually go through the recursive search than if it just like finds the file en route and goes with it. Uh-oh, I made a mistake. Sable says, I would probably play Tour, but the business practices and the character unlock ratios being just as low as they are in Dr. Mario World keeps me away from it. I'm waiting for multiplayer, and I'm gonna play that for like a day, and if it sucks, I'm uninstalling it. I haven't opened it since like week 1. Steering is just a garbage fire. It's just not very fun to control on a baseline level. It just says it's making more than 1 millisecond to find a file in a directory. It's taking more than 1 millisecond to do a recursive search of your entire game directory. Remember, everything about this game is a fucking trash fire. So I can't, like, specify, oh, you'd expect to find the config in this folder or at this location. It doesn't just, like, not understand paths. It actively ignores them, which is fucking awesome. And I also think it might be doing file operations per game tick or something horrible. James alluded to that. Are we losing people? I'm lucky. Alright, let's see. He says, play a real skill-based mascot racing experience like Genso Skydrift. I still need to play Skydrift. I missed out on the PC version right around when it released and kind of forgot about it until it got a Switch release again. Is Runa dead? Runa's dead! What the fuck? Literally, I have it set to take 10 seconds of no response before you time out. And your game isn't finding like 3 config files in that time. Oh. A new sacrifice comes to you. Oh! I actually thought I could go far enough inside that I'd dodge that anyway, but... Okay, let's blow up away from anyone I don't want to kill. Jin says, Steam release was dodgy. A lot of people were complaining about control config being ass. Wow. A Toho game having unwieldy control configuration. That's never happened before. What a shocking event. Real though, I don't know how Zun gets so many things right and has improved in so many areas, and then control configuration is still like, hey, we support analog sticks and checks notes. What was I talking about? Abel says, the control config for the official fighters is at least pretty good. Soku? Good control config? I remember fighting that shit for fucking decades. Had like a relatively normal D input pad, and it was like, nope, you don't get to bind shit when you're trying to play 2-player versus locally. Okay. I don't think that really needs to be a kill plane either. Oh, okay. So I'm just sad. Game is hard. It's nice to have solved a lot of my technical problems. Like, I solved like 5 different issues that have been punching me in the head in like the span of 2 weeks. Feels pretty good to be alive. I raised net timeout to 20 fucking seconds, Runa. There we go. Songs are asked, do you have 3 144 Hz now? Sadly, no, because one of my old 144 Hz monitors only does 144 over DVI-D. And the 2070, as it turns out, does not have any fucking DVI ports. And active converters, like decent ones, supposedly cost like as much as a new monitor. That was almost an amazing shot. Oh, thank God those trees don't collide. Ow. Okay, okay! Undress. What kind of 2009 monitor do you have? The kind that only does 144 Hz over DVI-D. And the hombre says, hey, why is your computer so buggy? Hey, Dad! First proper test of the new stuff, I think. Now that I got the new monitor running and everything. I don't have my fucking lights on for cameras right now, but everything has been hella fucking smooth. The hombre says, glad you're enjoying it, son. Yeah. No kidding. It is... I actually did some goddamn video work for the first time in ages because rendering was suddenly not the worst thing on the entire planet. Premiere, of course, has terrible fucking choppy, stuttery garbage playback regardless. Because Adobe has been phoning it in since, like, 2010. But Resolve handled it alright. It's me, in my pajamas. And yeah, the 1440 monitor is a bit of a size upgrade as well for me. I'm sitting here like a 27-inch monitor. They fucking make those. Meanwhile, I'm sure some jackass is out here using a fucking 80-inch HD TV as their primary display. Because it's just like that. And this is what my cameras look like when I only have one light on. Shoutouts to literally living in a basement? Kari says, imagine 34-inch ultra-wide. I feel like I'd lose stuff at the edge of the screen at that point. Plus, like, honestly, ultra-wide has always sort of seemed less useful for productivity than, like, having two physically separated monitors. Just because window wow, just drove straight. Okay. Yeah, it's like, I don't feel like my ability to multitask or to have reference material and fucking work applications open at the same time is enhanced by an ultra-wide in the same way that it is enhanced by just having another monitor. Like, if you're the type of person who just wants, like, max FOV goodness, and I feel like you don't want an ultra-wide... Great. I feel like you don't want an ultra-wide monitor, you want a VR headset. Geek says ultra-wide exists for playing Darius. See? There's always something. I can't believe I fucking freaked out at that. Okay. Hunter says you can get the super ultra wide that's 32.9, then have them simulate two monitors. It's the only practical way. Can you do that without like terrible overhead? Okay. I know Samsung does some horrible like 40.5:9 monitor that just exists because somebody thought it would be really funny, presumably. Hunter says 32.9 monitors are two panels glued together. You have two connectors. No kidding. I actually didn't know that. I booted up Tetris Effect on the new PC, on the new 1440p 144 Hz monitor, And I'm sitting here like, wow, this is the most decadent way to play Tetris that is possible. This is like irresponsible. It might be immoral for a person to do this. Oh yeah, my 10-second review of the Crown 24mm speed silver buttons. They're good. Use them. Last Liptide session of the decade. Fuck! Gotta delete this fucking horn. I decided way too late to actually, like, cut that corner. So I got, like, virtually no gains off the actual path that I took, just, speed from the sneaker. I'm never sure whether boost pads that are slightly out of the way like that are even worth to take. Oh. Now I'm dead. Okay, at least it hit somebody, though. I'm like, hey, this is a pretty good trap location, right? And then Runa runs right by it. Not even adjusting. I'm like, huh. Am I stupid? Does that look different on software or something? But Ibuki made the sacrifice for me. My self-esteem is protected. God damn it. Table says they are sometimes, depends on whether placed in accordance to the main path. I mean, yes. Okay. Wait, why did that give you the ping? Unless that was you hitting somebody in front. Okay. So yeah, if we clear out before I expect us to clear out, because it's like 9 a.m. and I think most people here are like refusing to sleep before New Year's. And I'll just boot up Tetris Effect or something. I'll start up Redout, a game that I don't know how to play anymore. Seriously, you know, they say a lot of racing games or like riding a bike or whatever, it's like you build the muscle memory and you never forget. I forgot Redout. I don't know how to fucking play that shit anymore. No, my rainbow. Oh god, and I got the extended sliding spin out too. Just says Red Art isn't a racing game. Fine, I'll play Forza, you goddamn elitist. Buy me a wheel. Forza actually looks amazing on this as well. I'm free! Didn't die. Forza isn't a racing game either, incoming. It kind of isn't, though. They fucking put a battle royale in it. I don't even know what to do with this. Get a PS4 and play GT Sport. Is GT Sport, like, actually worthwhile as a fucking competitive pursuit in any sense? I like the premise of it. It says GT Sport is amazingly active and competitive. Huh. I kind of figured that anybody who would be into like the fucking high-end racing sim stuff would already be on like iRacing or something. It's also a really good racing game and does not require a wheel to compete. Well, shit. Sure wish I had a working PS4. Ours took a crushing tumble onto a tile floor. Bang! Didn't even affect you in any way. You were just fine. But I felt really good about the shot. Am I allowed to do that? Magic says, preemptive Happy New Year, since when it will happen in my time zone, I'll be busy with family stuff. Yeah. Then same to you. Oh, okay. Did they like park because they thought I was going to slam them with the jaws? So they just wanted me to pass? But the player in front of you wasn't targetable. They were around the corner. Ow! Why did you do this? I had to team check because it happened so fast. Fucking cart-shaped tank buster. Why does the server randomly appear as if it's spectating when I send out those messages? It doesn't seem to have anything to do with anything. It's actually just completely random, which is like worrying to me in a way. No! The fatal! I like the SPB in stasis. It's just confused. So welcome to the December 31st Weird Morning What is a Sleep Schedule test stream. Where I tear the shit out of my throat over a fucking kart game. Imagine having a sleep schedule. Exactly. How did the friend mod TE test go? Went pretty well. I've identified a couple things that I needed to fix. Unfortunately, Taiko mode was broken both times I tried to fix it. And it turns out that it was an off by one error the entire time. But, apart from that, seems like almost everything is working, and that the only music bug that I'm aware of in it is also in the current release, and is such a pain in the ass to diagnose and solve that I might just leave it. Like, I have to release eventually. I have to fucking make a thing. Like, at what point does it become acceptable to just be like, sorry, the game makes this horrible for me. So in 1% of situations where you are unable to finish the race, or if you finish last, it's going to play the music twice. Because, like, fixing this would require 10 hours of my time. And it will be mildly inconvenient to you maybe once ever. Did I get the rainbow there? Nah. I didn't catch the music def. What is this even from? Mega Man 11. Okay. That's why I'm like, what is the fucking instrumentation here? Gear Fortress from Mega Man 11. Thank you, Sable.
You gotta be kidding.
International House of Terrible play over here. I like how server score is such a load of shit. Like, what is even the purpose of it? Runa has an 8 to my, like, 120 because Runa got assassinated by netcode 4 times in a row. What is this even supposed to mean? Oh yeah, Sliptide is so full up on files that you can only add 1 file for your own personal sound overrides or like die music config or something before it just legit runs up against the file limit. Another reason to consolidate all my shit, I guess. Okay, item mobs and slopes are officially cursed. Whoa, I actually thought I was gonna bonk the outer wall there, but just barely ended up okay. What the fuck? Okay, fine. We'll just go all around. I don't know how I'm supposed to cleanly enter that. That little lip on the right side is the worst. That was a fear deploy. I bet you don't have anything. You have a Jaws. Of course you do. It was almost a decent shot. Oh my god, I cannot steer. What the fuck? You have a little camera jerk there. It makes you feel like you're already hitting the fucking wall. Door! Wow, tie for 4th. Nice. I actually love the door. It's like one of my favorite hazards in the game. Because it's so honest about what it is. There's not even like a real premise that it's there as like a fucking meaningful track element in the fucking like... Well, what purpose does it serve? The purpose is to be in your way on the last turn. The purpose is door. This guy fucks. This guy gets it.
Great choice.
Gotta do that. That's way overdue. Doesn't the door technically count as a cycle-based hazard? Is it timing only? Yeah, we had this conversation earlier about how I thought there was like a line def controlling it like further up in the lap, and it turned out to not be true, and it's actually just timer. So yeah, I guess it is a cycle-based hazard. Bang. Okay. Geek says, actually, the door detects if you're streaming and make sure to jump out in front of you if it is. Some fucking meta horror game shit. Doki Doki Overdone parody. Oh, I already missed the Jaws assist from fucking TE. Watching this cursor flicker onto my teammate and just being sad. I should really finish that soon. Or at least finish it enough that I can fucking, like, release it. I don't think I'm gonna re-implement boss mode for now. Because I don't have a clear idea of how I want it to function, other than, like, Lamau 2 boss, maybe? That was really kind of a rude mine placement. Can we get there? Can we do it? There it is. I'm auto-saving all replays now, so I don't feel like a jackass when I just mark that as, hey, you know what? Maybe you can use this in some B-roll sometime. I got the condition fucking backwards, but fixed it for the next test. I forget whether it was fucking Ebe or Laz or who suggested this, but I know Laz prepared the audio for it. Fucking Blaze Blue Astral Finish music if you fatal while in Encore mode. I only suggest Guilty Gear. That is bullshit blazing! I'm super excited to not buy Strive because it won't have rollback. I think that's my fucking approach now. Gonna get paid and then unironically purchase and play Fight of Animals. Oh. Nice clearance. Actually, I think I might just become a Fightcade shitter. Might just play Fightcade and do like first to 200s in fucking Power Rangers the Fighting Edition with exactly 2 people on Discord. Is that my final, like... Is that where it ends up? Oh yeah, Battle for the Grid. I fucking need to pick that up, actually. $151 right at the end there. Hitting that section with throw is pretty funny. A lot of these turns, it feels like I'm struggling to like actually pick up speed. Like I'm wasting it on the slope. It's kind of rough. Oh yeah, I should have saved that shit with the fucking cut. Now Aruna's gone. Now Aruna is gone. He says, you have less than 1 year to stop dodging me in KOF 2000 before I put it on the calendar, like Sar did with Blitzcamp. KOF feels fucking weird to me, but okay. It's not that it feels weird, it's just that I haven't really, like... Somehow, over the course of my entire lifetime, I have not yet spent enough time with KOF to feel like I can actually fucking control it. Gotta get on that shit. Maybe I should add a check for horn spam protection that gives you free shit as long as you're because the 2 conditions I can think of that horn explosions plausibly affect gameplay are like grow canceling and like the ice here in Frozen Production. Because you're mashing buttons and you fucking hit horn and then just die. Oh! You too, huh? Yeah. Today it's like that. No! I thought I was fine. Oh. God, that fucking turn is close. So I got a text from my rents. Who is that anime girl in your room again? There are many ways to answer that question.
I hate anime!
I hate anime, but I like girls. How do I fucking beat this? Help me. I like cute things. You fucking bastards. How dare you lure me into this under false pretenses? Oh, that's not gonna work, so let's just wing it. What's that? A fucking Orby thrown backwards not to hit anyone directly, but just to hit. Bruh. Okay, thanks. Tenchi, if you don't heal yourself, I swear to fucking God. What?
Tall and tan and young and lovely, the girl from Ipanema goes walking, and when she passes each one she passes goes when she walks she's like a samba that swings so cool and sways so gently that when she passes each one she passes goes oh, but he watches so sadly. How can he tell?
Beware. Alright, so that person is dead. Neat. I haven't been on mic in ages. My throat is not used to the abuse. Oh. I still have no clue how to feel about this course. I think this section makes no goddamn sense. Am I allowed to hold that opinion? I have never seen that happen before. It's like Baby's first Game Maker collision detection, where like you move diagonally into a wall, and instead of like sliding along the wall in the direction that isn't obstructed, you just stop dead. Geek says, you are not allowed to hold any opinions, actually. Objective streaming only. Alright, let me think of some objective things to say. Chocolate is a food? Alright, that's it. That's what I got. T-minus 10 seconds until some fucking clown in my chat tries to tell me that chocolate isn't food. You're welcome. How did we tie? What? I punted you across the finish line. He says, and hot dog is a sandwich. X is a sandwich. Discourse is my favorite. Or it says, and pizza is an open sandwich. Sandwiches are just folded pizza. You have never debated someone like me before. Mia says, but chocolate can be drank too, so it's not a food. So if you fucking melt a block of cheese, it stops being food and starts being a drink as soon as it's sufficiently liquid for your tastes. I'm not even entertaining this shit. Where it says drinks are just liquid food. Now listen here. Melted cheese is a sandwich. Fuck. That's the most specific nonsense sentence. Sarah says, as a grad in cooking school, I am offended. Alright. Fucking college educated human being out here. What is food? Settle the debate with your superior expertise. Okay, so this is really specific, but if you have anything like the recommended videos that I have, you've probably been spammed with the fucking Jacob Collier. I think it's some video involving fucking Jacob Collier explains harmony in 4 different levels of difficulty or whatever. Or like from a 5-year-old to like he's explaining it to a jazz legend who knows more about it than he does. And I'm just imagining fucking culinary expert explains food in 4 different levels of difficulty. Not like anything specific about food, just food. Cyrakin says, explains food. Thank you, I'm now losing my shit. Right? Fucking explains food. Mandor hook hand car food. I think this is the type of shit that can only be funny when you're at least slightly sleep deprived. Some motherfucker is watching this totally rested on the VOD like, wow, this is the worst bit you've ever done. And then I'm sure somebody is also watching the VOD completely well rested. Like, wow, this is the best bit you've ever done. What am I even gonna fucking eat today? Do we, like, have food? We have rice, I think. Here we go. See, clearly I haven't been paying attention to the last 10 minutes of conversation, because clearly I should prepare myself some food. That answers that, huh? How did you fucking overtake? What? And why is that fucking turn the opposite of the direction I expect it to be every single time? My fucking mini turbo economy is just the worst today. Okay. No big deal. I wasn't relying on having that or anything. Ah, no, wrong drift. My fucking teammate in front of me is like, what are you doing? What the fuck am I looking at? It can't be just me that thinks this flows together super fucking weirdly. There's so much packed into one space. Like, there's a signal for left there, but then in shadows on the fucking actual turn that you're taking is a signal for the right. So you fucking get ready to prep for a left turn store off the springs. And it's like, nope, just kidding. You were supposed to look at the fucking sign that I deliberately designed to be not your primary fucking focus. Run. What is that? Oh, it's the new Cosmic Eclipse thumbnail. Okay. Where it says, oh my god, that reminds me, Theron, you used the missile sound clip in your new video. I just remembered your one stream where you left the game running and looked at your phone. Yup! Honestly, that fucking piece of audio is one of my favorite things I've ever come across. Somebody dropped into one of the, nice. Somebody dropped into one of the KAC, VODs to tell me that, some Armjo characters have actually made it to Mugen, and while they are not all accurate to the game, this is, oh, see you later! Rest in fucking piss? We're out here on the actual corner shaving shit. Jesus, so what was that about Armjo Mugen? Well, that's it, really. It's that supposedly some of the characters have been ported to Mugen, and the accuracy that they've been ported with varies. You know, honestly, I don't know why you would port an Armjo character and not leave in stuff like the Stand Light Punch Infinites, but hey. That's your prerogative, really. Wow, that actually made it over. You have to leave in the horrible SOCD behavior. Does Mugen actually handle SOCD? It's got to, right? That's gotta hit someone, right? Geeks is level 3 super that builds a level 3 super. Honestly, that's the best idea ever, though. Now it comboing back into the level 3 super. That, I think, could maybe use a second pass in the design board, but... On Hornmod v4 3 weeks ago, user Engine writes, can't, no apostrophe, get he horn capital H menu to come up in the console. I really need to stop fucking reading my comments. No, my comments are usually good, actually. It's just sometimes they're amazing. Good night, Runa. So I think the most satisfying thing that I've run into after building this new PC is the realization that Quake Champions still cannot hit a stable 120 FPS. Even on a rig that blows the fucking shit out of everything I've ever even thought I would own. It performs better, but any reasonable performance target? Nah. Also, almost none of its problems have been fixed in like 2 years. The community... Ah, shit. This is a tough horn. A couple of horns in Hornmod have this issue that I'm gonna like revisit at some point. Where, because of a quirk of like the way I had to clip them, they're silent if you mash because they're effectively silent at the start. And I could obviously clip them a little bit more aggressively, but for a lot of them the lead up is required. Like, there's no way to gracefully clip BJ Wolfenstein and his awkward, slowly fucking crescendoing scream in a way that preserves the character of the sound without running into that issue. The other one that comes to mind is the fucking, the GameCube noise. Which I made better recently, but it's still not, like, as satisfying to mash as I would like. Oh, yeah, I guess I didn't want to have literally any items for this entire fucking game. Fuck, how many was that? Finally not last. Fuck you! I'm mad online. And says, Jades still feel groggy as all hell. How do people play this game early in the morning? That's my secret. I'm about to go to sleep after this. This isn't morning for me. It's not morning until I wake up. Imagine having a stable 24-hour sleep schedule and not drifting 2 to 3 hours every day. God damn it! And I got spawned all the way back there, but somebody else who fell at the same place got to spawn at the start of the turn. See an egg box. Yep. Swerve that shit. Oh no. Oh. Okay. It's okay, Nin will gain on me because he actually just legitimately drives better than everyone I've ever seen play this game. It's fucking terrifying. I'll lose him on like straightaways. So naturally, these draws have your name on them as soon as I can get past my fucking teammates to actually target them. I shouldn't have said anything! What if I was bluffing and I didn't have any jaws, though? What if my brain was that large? I SPB'd a teammate. It's for SPB Rush, don't worry about it. Oh no! The wall bonk. I fucking let everyone down. Damn it. I'm slowly arriving at sort of an appreciation for boiling bedrock as a course. Ow. What the fuck? That Jaws was doing fucking figure eights. I know empirically that I'm not more unlucky than other people because that's not a thing. But it becomes really hard to remain rational when I feel like I start every fucking race like this. Really? Come on, man. Not enough to be punished by getting hit by the item. You must get fucking unmended to the shadow dimension. Oh. I'm in second place. Why did I think I would have a boost item? Well, now I'm not anymore. Shit. Going to make a mediocre attempt to try and hold this until... Yes. Reasonable success. But, of course, Nin is fucking gone. And that Deca Banana. I'm sitting here holding this thing like, what do you think the relative odds are that if you throw this, it's gonna hit anyone but you? Because I personally have no fucking faith in me. Kai says, hi, I'm back. How goes the vehicular racing? It's alright. Largely the same as it was when you left. A lot of me getting hit in the fucking face by sharks. Oh yeah, log into RKF for 100 free memories. They like never give out free shit, so that's like a rare opportunity. Buy your favorite fucking memory archive song. I know that the fucking fountain jump is like objectively worse unless you have something to speed store with, but it's too fun. Bonk. Yes, our memory's the premium currency. Yes. And they don't give premium shit out for free ever. Even like a lot of event codes will have some kind of clause in them that says you must have like purchased at least one thing to redeem this. And I think that's a justified approach considering how much is available for free and the incredibly low and fair prices of the shit that's there as part of the premium ecosystem. Heh. But I mean, I've talked about this at length before. People's expectations of what free-to-play means. Hikaria says, aren't the songs like $1 to $3? Wrong range. $1 or less for every song in the game. The less comes from songs that are in packs, which frequently have bonus songs. So like I was able to get all the content in the game for less than the price of like Groove Coaster Steam and all its DLC, which has like half the content. So yeah, the baseline for packs is $5 for 5 songs. And most of the like main story packs and shit, they'll have some extras in them as well. I think Eternal Core has like 8 songs in it now, and they never raised the price, and they gave everything that was added post-release to everyone who bought the pack for free. And yeah, arcs are a bit of a vibe check. They're pretty hilarious. I think once you get over the wall, there's something really fun waiting for you, but it is like totally the weirdest fucking dexterity check in the world until you get there. Oh. I'm trolling. Can I even get Rainbow there without like starting it super early? The fucking line that I saw Trail take on that goddamn spiral is actually horrifying to me. I still don't even know how you get in position to take it shaving back close, let alone how you maintain control while you're actually in the turn. Complete horseshit nonsense all the way through. Huh, that's a note for the slip tiding video. Slip tides aren't interrupted by wall bonks, which is not something I ever noticed until now. Okay, you showed that you don't have anything, so now it's time for you to die. Can you mash in time? Nope. Heh. That was the most backwards way of navigating that. Gotta keep marking my replays so that I can actually put together B-roll footage for the tutorials. I realized that it's been a billion years since I made that first fucking video on drift storage with the intent of turning it into a goddamn tutorial series, and then never did it because I had no workflow for fucking putting together footage that didn't feel like pulling fucking splinters out of my goddamn gums. But hey, now I got a lot of surplus fast storage. I have finally acquired a fucking editing workflow capable of not making me want to die. Resolve is really good, by the way. Like, if you're interested in, like, just, like, casual video editing at all, if you just, like, want something to fucking screw around with and don't mind reading a little bit of documentation, DaVinci Resolve. Don't even bother fucking pirating Adobe products. Like, if you need to learn Adobe shit because you're in, like, a professional field or you're aspiring to be, and that's, like, the way that professional workflows work, then sure. Go ahead, do what you need to do. But I don't think there's any reason for your average fucking person to touch Adobe software except for, like, maybe Photoshop. Photoshop is, like, the only thing they haven't completely fucked up. Audition is a nightmare. It is fucking hilarious how bad it is. Karias, have you ever tried using HitFilm 4? I used that for a bit. It was pretty good. I actually have been meaning to look into that, but haven't yet, so gotta add that to the list. Titan is lagging to shit. Hopefully that's temporary. Ah, yes. Yellow banana on yellow track feature. Holy shit, this corner's packed. Extremely ambitious store there. Ow. Okay, I actually got it. And made, like, non-trivial gains for the sake of it. Those flash sticks were forever, what the fuck? Oh, no. God damn it. Ah, that turn is so hard for me to navigate for whatever reason. Alright, get me the hell out of here, get me the hell out of here, get me the hell out of here. Third is fine. Says it has a la carte add-ons you can pay for and stuff, with the base product is neat. Professional scenes and stuff. Huh. Yeah, I'll look into it. If you hold the item button when you drive through a box, you get a mashed item on the earliest possible frame. I feel like I knew that, but forgot it. So thank you. That's useful tech. It's strong stuff. Not rigged, by the way. The immediate spectate. Ow! An amazing start. Shit. How people are just throwing away items like anything that's not a sneaker, I don't want it. What the fuck happened to Blue Net? Huh? Oh. Of course I had to lose the shoes. Simply wouldn't have done if I was able to do a super cool high-speed lap 3. Instead, I must suffer and perish. I was really hoping I could hit someone with an egg box while lapping them.
You honestly thought you stood a chance?
It's mean-spirited, but I wanted to believe.
I gotta get better. Gonna show you power only I can.
Da Vinci Resolve, yes. I think it actually has my favorite interface for fucking keyframing, pan crop type stuff. And I think it's one of the only things that like does motion tracking in the product without the need for plugins or third-party tools. Alright. On Firm Sneaker, this fucking course is... Oh. Actually not rigged, by the way. Like, literally not rigged. Just chucking sinks. That would have been the cheekiest fucking thing over the bridge. Alright, so this is pretty much the worst place a boss can be. Is what I would have said if I was a fucking moron. Oh no! Shit. I should have kept the shoe. Oh, this is dumb. Me being here is stupid. Nothing about this race makes any sense anymore. God damn it. That's interesting. It can give you a pity shoe while you have rocket sneakers. I didn't design that on purpose, but kind of like it. I think I'm screwed because I wasn't able to hit this cut. It all comes down to this, Nin! I've ruined my own life. There's no way.
이럴 리가 없습니다.
I maybe could have hit that shot if I aimed a little more to the right, but I think it would have just knocked Nin across the fucking finish as well. You lose if even one person finishes ahead of you, so at that point you have no reason not to fucking blow everything. So like when boss mode works, I think it's a lot of fucking fun, and it's obviously like it feels great to be the boss, but I also think there's something pretty hilarious about just watching the fucking item chaos in their wake. The problem is that I need to do a lot more work to keep the pack like closer together. Basically keep normal racers in like sight of the boss. Because it happens way too often where people like they fall too far behind and they spend the rest of the game playing time trial. And there are a couple different ways I could solve that, but all of them are work and none of them seem particularly elegant to me, so I'm kind of waiting for a better idea. Oh, shit. Which is why I'm not super excited about re-implementing it in TE. One of the other things that I kind of want to do, but don't consider feasible at the moment, is a captain's mode for friend mod, where you actually like draft people. And the reason that's not feasible is because there's no way I can build an interface for it. And even if I could, there's no place I could put it in like the voting or pre-race flow that would allow it to like actually make any sense or be useful. Wow. The fucking long shot? I didn't even think I had to be wary of... Come on now. I heard somebody pick up my egg box too. Which means that I think Ibuki's holding. You just tossed back double jostle trailing behind someone with the SPB. Was that not a teammate? I definitely thought it was a teammate. Mark says, here's what you do. The interface is in the race world. Captains bonk the members they won't, and after that, the real race starts. Holy shit, wait, you could do this on fucking battle maps and it would be amazing. Oh, this is like scope creep to the fucking max. I really thought I could make that cycle. But it would be fucking hilarious. So you do like a 45-second battle round where the objective is just for each captain to body slam as many people as possible and fucking change their color. And then it goes to a race round where that's just the teams that you've got. I don't know if the players who are being drafted have a role in this, though. I also still want to play around with the idea of the team damage mitigator being like... Because there's not really anything that makes sense currently for, like, say you body slam a teammate with Grow or with Vince. you get a spin out, but then you're like a spun out hazard on the track. I don't know if that's ideal. I definitely like the idea of it, but it maybe is a little shitty. So I'm thinking maybe in that situation you should also pass your power-up flags to the person you were damaging, so that the fucking hazard at least stays moving. I played around with the idea of having all items work like that, and eventually arrived at the concept of someone passing a Jaws up from 12th to 2nd to allow someone to overtake a frontrunner, and decided it probably opened up a little bit too much degenerate shit, in addition to being the worst scope creep imaginable. Ow. That's an ally, but it's okay because SPB rush. Wait, no, Buki's in 2nd. Okay. Now I've really got to finish TE, because one of the changes I want to make in TE is that you can't hold SPB for your teammates anymore. That if one shows up in your box, it auto launches regardless of what's happening. Because I think that strategy, while kind of fun and emergent, is also not that interesting in actual play. Wow! Jesus Christ! Alright, here we go. Titan, you can do it. Yes! Just because I wanted to see that more than I wanted to win. Oh yeah, that's the other fucking thing I thought of. I don't think this is logistically possible in the current way that the game is structured. But I kind of want to give spectators horns and put them on the SPB. So the SPB is just making 7 different horn noises in a bunch of different colors as it's chasing you. Twitch horn extension. No! Yeah, Jaws Assist is that, it's a little scriptlet I borrowed from Snoo. Basically, in TE, you can only hit an ally with Jaws. You'll only target an ally with Jaws if they're the only valid target. So if there's ever an enemy in range, then you can never miss-target an ally. Which I think is how most people expected it to work, or at least would expect it to work if it was like a first-class teams mode in an official kart game type thing or something. It's like, why would it allow you to just fucking shoot your teammates? Whoops. Oops, wrong drift! Shit! Don't bruh me, you bastard. This is such fucking intense music for this course. I wanted to believe that I would get a better angle on that. Oh. Well, shit. God damn it. Objects in viewport may be larger than they appear.
이럴 리가 없습니다.
Well, shit. Alright. I have to eat something or I think my stomach is actually going to collapse into a black hole. You know the drill. Great. God damn. Okay. Wow. Forever flash ticks. Thank you, Lat. I got a single Orbinaut and the person in front of me pulled double jaws. I'm so tired of this fucking video game. At least it didn't randomly fucking ramp me into the sunset there. Bonk. Where is that mine? What the fuck? I was about to say something like, that mine's unlikely to hit anyone, and then I was like, let me just wait one more second. Oh, yeah. Sir Regulus is gone. What did I even fucking put in Hellhorns? Alright. Good night, I think. Good morning? Shit. I don't know.